She was a hoe. That's the only way to categorize this chick. Our sponsor, Urban Pack Rat. Buy the book today on Amazon.com. Now stop looking at her breast and watch the damn video. Hey, this is Glendon, making money with storage unit auctions. The title of this segment, The Porn Star, Atlanta's Finest. In keeping with this week's theme of levity, outlandishness, and of course smut, I will divulge the story of the porn star. Yes, she was a porn star. And this is something I learned about the business. They don't all make a lot of money. Because you hear this thing that people in that industry, they all get paid. She lost her shit. How paid is that? And I actually found samples of her work in the unit. And it wasn't in this unit was actually a turkey. That's what's so bad about it. The furniture was particle board. The clothing was nice, but it was kind of groused out, kind of just messed up, like they had dogged it out. But she's a pretty girl. I think she had the IQ of Cat Stacks based on some of the performances on the DVDs that were in the unit. Did a little online search. It wasn't like she was big, She wasn't a big name star. But she was an interesting piece of work. Alcoholic. Was going to AA. Had the 12 steps to pamphlets and stuff. So clearly we had a substance abuse problem. And I think we were doing a little bit of that. Now what makes her so funny is she would come home and talk to her friends who apparently were in the industry based on the lingo, and she would film this stuff. And it was like, oh, he can't keep it up. His dick's too big. She's pussy really good. This is Atlanta stuff. We have a lot of stuff. A friend of mine broke it down for me about strip clubs because I'm not a strip club connoisseur. I mean, for me, it's just not the proper allocation of resources. But I was under the impression that all strip clubs were like the clubs here in Atlanta. Because, when I go to other cities, that's kind of like the last thing on my mind. So he was like, oh no. Strip clubs across the rest of the country suck. They have the bottoms on and tassels. Tassels? That could be interesting. I don't know. Never seen it. Oh yeah, she was a stripper too, as well as an escort. It's really hard to how do I cat? She was a hoe. Yeah, that's all. She was a porn hoe, a phone hoe, a pole hoe. Yes, she looked just like this if you were curious to know. Back to the video, you horny bastards. She was a hoe. That's the only way to categorize this chick. She was a phone hoe, a video hoe, a pole hoe, and a call girl hoe. A hoe's hoe. She was hoeing it up. But, like I said, the unit was not good. It wasn't even okay. It was... Why the fuck did I buy this? It was one of those units. I mean, I spent $250, and after I sold what was good and was left, I may have made $120. It was not a good unit. I got more enjoyment watching the DVDs and the VHS tapes and stuff in the unit with her and her friends talking about other people, and they would get drunk, and it was like, hey, how about this and this and this and this, and at the end of the tapes, and it was more sad than sordid, because based on my assumption, she was not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Wasn't even second or third. Like I said, I don't know if you've ever watched Cat Stacks, but I'm thinking these two are like running neck and neck in terms of mentality. Because banging body, I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm not going to go, oh, no, no. No. Tap, tap. I mean, seriously. Can't lie. I mean, she was fine. Pretty, too. Just dumb. You know, I don't know. I've never done a dumb chick. It's never worked out for me. How is it? How's dumb coochie? Is dumb coochie as good as educated coochie? I really want to know. For more stories just like this, be on the lookout for The Porn Is Always in the DVD Player, coming out May 2011. Now stop looking at her breasts because I know you are.